Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Hannah, and today I'm going to be going through a bunch of different products I've recently fallen in love with. So please excuse the nasty TV microwave box thing going on. We're actually moving next month, so things are getting kind of crazy and everything. And on Saturday we're getting our dog. So today, after I film this video, I'm doing a lot of packing. Yeah. So anyway, so a lot of fun things. I'll vlog on Saturday. We're going to have a fun family day, go pick up the dog. In fact, he belongs to some friends of ours, but they have to get rid of him. And we were already going to go to a shelter, and they have like a limited time. They have to, find a place for him before putting him at a shelter or something. And so they contacted us, and we've been wanting a dog, so that's how it's happening. But I will talk about that later. Let's get into what I'm wearing on my face right now. Today I'm experimenting, so I wanted to show you guys new products that I've recently either fallen in love with or I'm wanting to test out more. So this one I'm testing out. It's the Flower in Your Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. So it looks like that. It's really cute packaging. I actually really like Flower Beauty's packaging, and I'm wearing that as my primer. Then I'm wearing the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and then I am wearing for like a coverage thingy. Oh, where's the lid to this? That might be a good thing to find. Okay, whatever. So I'm wearing this Dream BB Fresh from Maybelline. It's one of my favorites, and I don't know what I did with the lid, but it's got to be around here somewhere. And then I'm using the Ciate Extraordinary Translucent Powder on my face, and the Lorac Take a Brow collection on my eyebrows, and then a little bit of the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. That's all I'm wearing right now. We're going to get into all these awesome products. So we're going to start off with face products, and I'm going to start off with what I'm loving to bronze with. It's hard for me to find a good bronzer that works for me. As you can tell, I'm really pale, so it's hard for me to find something that's the right tone for my skin. But it's a new product from L'Oreal Paris. It's a True Match Lumi Bronze It Sunkissed Bronzer, and this is for your face and your body. I have the shade, well, I think it's the lightest shade. Yeah, it's light 01. So we're going to get into this. I want to take a fluffy brush. I have recently discovered I need to use a little more of a fluffy brush when I bronze. I tend to use very, I'm trying to find my example, but very like detailed brushes for more contouring. And recently I discovered what I need to do for my face to make it look a little more natural is just use a fluffy brush. So I'll just blend it in like that into the hairline, just to add more color. Look at that. It just adds so much more color and dimension to my face. I'm actually going to grab a mirror because I'm using my viewfinder right now on my phone, but that could be bad very fast. This is actually a really buildable bronzer. It allows you to really just kind of build it to like the coloring you want. I'll put a little under here. But yeah, this is like the perfect shade for me. I'm sorry that I, make my camera do that. Let's see. And then for the nose, I'm going to take a more not detailed, but I'm going to take a fluffy, this is actually a shadow brush, but I love this for contouring or bronzing my nose up. I did this yesterday, and I loved the way it made my nose look. I have a bit of a wider nose, and I recently, or back in September, so not recent, but about 6 months ago, I was in a car wreck, and I fractured my nostril, so I have a little bit of a bump here that I really don't like, so I'm always trying to find ways to make it look less big on that side, if that makes sense. But I found that this really helps to kind of contour everything in. We're just going to add a little bit right there on the bridge. And there's the finished nose. So now let's get into blush. So the blush I've been really loving right now, right there. Is this the one I want to feature? I have so many different products. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is the Profusion Blush 2 palette. It's $6. You get 6 shades, so it's literally $1 a shade. I got this from Target. I think they sell it at Ross as kind of like, I don't know if they sell like current products or if it's more products that they overstock. I'm not quite sure on that, but I do know I first heard of Profusion from Ross, and to me, I'd always thought of it growing up as like that brand as a child that I would kind of gravitate towards because it was really cheap at Ross. When mom went shopping for clothes, I'd go shopping, get a couple makeup things, or when I was a teenager. But they are making a comeback, and they've got some good products. So this is their blush palette. Now, I will say I don't like all of the blushes in this palette. Specifically these two. I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it, but they are extra powdery. But these 4 shades are really nice. I'm going to go in with Smitten, which is kind of a light pinky peach. I was going to use the NARS Orgasm blush today because I recently got a mini of it, but I decided not to because I wanted to feature more drugstore kind of, drugstore? Is that even a word? Probably not. Kind of products. Just trying to build up the color closer to my temple. I don't want it to be super crazy in the front of my cheek, so whatever's left on the brush I'll bring up towards the front, and then we'll blend, blend, blend. And there we go. Blend it up a little bit more. There we go. So that is the, oh, highlighter. I almost forgot. So I have mentioned this before, but my number 1 tip when it comes to highlighter is to spray your face down with setting spray, and then take a highlighter. I was going to feature a Profusion Contour and Highlighting Palette, which is my favorite highlighter right now, but I want to use this. I haven't really given it much of a chance, but I have used it a little bit. This is the Wet n Wild Highlighting Bar. This is their new collection. It's kind of Zodiac inspired, and this is Air. And we're going to take a highlighting brush. I like to use this fluffy flower one that I got from Eco Tools. And, ooh, I forgot how good this one is. I'll just apply it to the tip. I used to like apply it all the way up the bridge of my nose, but lately I've been really into just kind of applying it on the tip of my nose, just to add a little bit of, just like a little boop right there. And then a little bit right there. And we're going to blend this a little bit better. And then building it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's cute. Ooh, it's not going to pick up. There you go. Ooh, that side is making the camera go crazy. And then a little bit on the nose. I'll apply a little bit right there. Oh, and I've really been into just applying a tiny bit, like right at the top of my nose. But that's a pretty good highlighter, if I do say so. And this one's only like a couple bucks from, I mean, it's Wet n Wild. So I think, and by the way, I think this is just gorgeous. Let me show you guys real quick what this looks like. It has like these cool like symbols in it. I don't do zodiacs, like I don't know. And actually, you can't really even see the symbols anymore, can you? Very much. You can kind of see them. They used to be more embossed. Now, because I've been swirling it around, it has like a different patterns of color. So I'll swirl it around to get my desired shade. But these are so cute, and I love them. So the next thing we're going to do today, I was going to use my Naked palette, but I've done tutorials with this before. I want to try out using more of the Zodiac collection. I have an eyeshadow. Just got to figure out what I did with it because I wasn't planning on using it today, but I think I want to. There it is. I have the eyeshadow palette in Earth. So I have Air as the highlighter because that would look the best to me. And as far as eyeshadow, I didn't really want to get something like that I wouldn't wear. And the one they had for the Air, that was an eyeshadow, which Air is kind of, I think, kind of what I am as far as those go. And I don't know, are those even considered Zodiacs? Let me know down below. I do have a Zodiac lip color, though, because it's part of their collection. But I found this one. Now, it doesn't look as beautiful on camera anymore. I hate these kind of eyeshadows where they don't have actual dividers, where it's all just like mixed into a pan, because they do this. Look at that. They bleed together, and then you get these weird colors, and you can only use it a couple of times before it looks stupid. So, sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't have said that word. It was not a very nice word. But I did it anyway, and I'm not really that sorry. Actually, we're going to use a little bit of this, but I want to dip into the Adeline Morin palette. I recently got this. I've used it a couple times so far, and I can't say that I'm not extremely happy with it. And actually, I'm going to dip into the shade Promise Ring, which is the highlighting, like the actual face highlighter. And we're just going to add a little more bling because we want to. This is like a power highlighter. This is like a, I want my enemies to be blinded by my highlighter. It's so good. She did a very good job putting this palette together with Tarte. So we're going to use this because there are a bunch of fun colors. There's a yellow in there I might use. I definitely think I'm going to use the turquoise from this palette. So let's go in with a fluffy brush, and we're going to go in with Adult Angels, which is a kind of just a very neutral tan kind of shade. I don't know, would you consider it tan or cream? It's just a really nice transition shade. And that's the one thing I think a lot of palettes miss nowadays, is they either forget or they just don't think to add a good cream skin tone transition shade. So I'm glad that she added one. And pretty much what a transition shade does is it allows for your eyeshadows to glide together seamlessly on the face. And I'm actually going to zoom in a little bit more, maybe. There we go. I don't want to do too much. We're going to stop right there. And then I'm going to take the shade Mama Morin, which is the next color up. And we're just going to focus that kind of right here. Just to add a little bit of definition to that crease. Oftentimes I've noticed when I make a video and do a tutorial or I play with new products, I tend to forget what the name of the products are, so I'll say weird words in replacement, like that thing instead of crease. So yeah, I get that from my dad, and it's probably not going to go away anytime soon, but that's okay. Okay. So anyway, I just got that blended in just to add a little more dimension. We're going to go to another brush now. Let's see what I want to use. We're going to use this more in detail. This is a defined crease brush, and we're going to take the shade Contour, and we're going to really deepen up that crease. I'm just going to focus it all in one area to really get a nice deep kind of a deep crease. We want to add some definition, and I'll even bring it down, like let it blend into like down here. And then we're going to do circular motions, and then blend it into there. That's really the trick with defining the crease, is make sure whatever you have left to kind of blend it, depending on what kind of look you're doing. But it really just makes it look a little more seamless and not as harsh, like you have this and then you have just a blank color. I think that deepened it up really nice. I actually really, really love that shade. Alrighty, so now that we have it all blended, a little bit more there. We're going to go on to adding some lid shades. And actually, real quick, I'm going to take a little bit of the shade Girls Supporting Girls, which is her beautiful yellow shade, and we're going to kind of try to pop some of that into the inner crease. It will allow me to use the yellow, but also be able to use the other colors from the other palette as well. Yes, please. So we're just going to blend this yellow shade into the inner part of the crease. I love that beyond words. Oh my goodness, that looks really cute. I like it a lot. And then Boss Lady, we're going to take that and we're just going to pop a little bit right below, like right there below the crease. Layering colors allows you to really define and get intricate looks when you do makeup, and so that's why a lot of times you'll see I'll be just really, really focusing on layering colors and colors on the crease before I get to the lids. But now we're going to take a flat brush. We're going to take a little bit of setting spray. I'm going to use this Found Beauty one. It's a drugstore one. I'm not the biggest fan of it so far, but we're going to find out. I'm actually going to set my face with this today so I can give it more of a chance than I have. And we're going to take that beautiful blue shade from the Wet n Wild palette. Now, I don't see names for the shades, like on the bottom. Most Wet n Wild palettes, they'll have names for the shades, like on the very bottom. Let's see. Apparently, well, do they? No, they don't. Anyway, we're going to take this beautiful blue, and we're just going to kind of pop that onto the eyelid. It's a very pretty color. And I will blend out the crease a little bit more just to kind of tone down the harsh line I have going on. But this is definitely a little more of a bolder look, having the bright blue on the eyes. I'm just going to pack on a little bit more. But of course, I don't want to overdo it. Or do I? We'll find out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it looks good. So now we're going to blend out the crease. The one thing I will say about doing videos that I get really awkward about is the moments when I'm blending and stuff. I don't really have the editing technology to like speed it up while I'm, you know, blending, and I have to be quiet for a minute or whatever. So I will say that's the most awkward thing about doing videos, is that I tend to just kind of be quiet while I'm trying to focus. And yeah. So then I'm going to blend contour onto the bottom lash line, just kind of the outer little area there. And then we're going to take a little bit, we're going to clean that brush off and take Girls Supporting Girls. And we're just going to take that towards the inner area, not trying to look like we're sick or anything. Because yellow is a hard color to wear. I think I like it. So then we are going to take just kind of a detailed brush. And we're going to take the shade Promise Ring, which is the highlighter, and we're going to use it for highlighting the eyes. And the brow bone. And then let's put some eyeliner on. I'm going to take the Maybelline Metallic liquid eyeliner, and this is waterproof, and we're just going to line the eye. Nothing too crazy. I don't even think I'm going to do a wing today. There we go. And then we're going to put a little bit of a eyeliner in the waterline. Today we're going to take this, this is from Maybelline. This is a Lasting Drama. It's a light eyeliner. It has a little bit of a glittery sheen to it. And this we're just going to put kind of right on the outer little edge. And make sure I put the lid on, because I tend to forget to put lids on things. And then for mascara, I'm playing with the Benefit. Oh, no. We're going to save this one for later. I want to do more drugstore products that you guys can afford. Because I feel like, even for me, I can afford more drugstore than I can high-end. In fact, this was really kind of a splurge for me, because I love Adeline Morin so much. This is the L'Oreal Paris Unlimited Mascara. It's the weird-looking one. And the brush, you can turn like that. And I haven't done my upper lashes like this yet, so we're going to play with it. I don't think this is a buildable mascara. In fact, the Benefit one, the Benefit They're Real, is not very buildable, I feel like, personally, on my eyelashes. And if you feel differently, just let me know down below with no harsh comments. I love hearing everyone's different opinions on things, as long as it's being nice, because when you start being mean, then you don't look very nice. So, but it's not very buildable for me, and it doesn't really do a whole lot for my lashes. Generally, like, I'll use the Better Than Sex mascara, and my lashes look like false lashes sometimes. And this, I just don't feel like it really does that, and neither does the Benefit, because I can't really layer it very much. But, let's see. We'll see where this goes. Okay, we're going to put a little bit on the bottom lashes. So overall, on the mascara, it really thickens your lashes. It doesn't lengthen very much. I think this bottle itself is just very clunky. It's kind of fun to play with, but I just think it's more, you know, set it on your desk or whatever for decoration. The product on the inside is not really the star. It's more of the actual bottle that would be the star, but I think we created a pretty fun look. It looks so much better in person. I wish my camera picked up color. But let's go on to lips. So we're going to use a lip liner today. We're going to use this red lip liner from Wet n Wild. This is their gel lip liners. I'm really bad at lining my lips, so please don't laugh. And then the lip color, oh my goodness, they look crazy. I'm really, really, really bad at lining my lips, but that's okay. We're just going to go with it. The lip color I have been loving lately, and I gotta find it because I lost it, apparently. I've just been kind of a little crazy lately. So yeah, okay, it's this Ultra Matte Lip Cream. Or not ultra, it's just the Ultra Matte Lip Cream. This is the shade Brilliant, and I have been loving taking a brush to apply my lip products lately. I've noticed it's giving me more of a natural kind of a feel to it. Not natural, but less caked on is the word I'm looking for. Okay, so we're going to take a kind of a flat brush. This one can be used for a lot of different things. I use this for lip products. I think it gives me like a good application. And we're going to do like a second layer a little bit just to build the color intensity a little bit. And there is the finished look today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Real quick, I'm going to set my makeup with the Found setting spray. The thing I don't like about the setting spray is the mixture on it is a little bit harsh. Now, I don't always wear super crazy lips with crazy eyes, but today I just wanted to show you guys how much I love this. It doesn't dry very bad. Like, I mean, it dries so that it's like almost, it's not transfer proof completely, but for the most part I can kiss Jared and it doesn't like super get on his lips or anything, which is pretty good. You know, it's something you can just wipe off with your hand. So that's really awesome. I love this lip color so much. I really want to go back and get more. They're on sale right now for $4 and they have a few more shades there I really want to go get soon. So there's that. The highlighter, specifically the Wet n Wild one. So this one, I mean, it's a Tarte highlighter. It's gonna be good. But this Wet n Wild one, this one is really good for the price. It gives you a really good highlight. I really, really like it. Another good drugstore one, it's about the same price and you get 3 highlights, is this Profusion palette I was going to feature today. And I actually think I'm going to pop a little bit on my nose because I love a good highlight. I mixed the shade Impulse and Heartfelt together. And you can already see it gives you just such a like extra kind of a glow. And it's very, very buildable. So if you want blinding, you can get blinding. If you're wanting more natural, you can do more natural. So the highlight is great. The blush, I mean, it's really, really cute. And I like it on my, they're very good quality. And for only $6 for 6 blushes, even though 2 of them are a little bit wonky, I think that's a really good deal. As far as the eyeshadows go, I will say, the only thing I really don't like about this, there's not very much fallout. It's great. But I don't like the way they have it in the pan. I think it should be separated because already that, you know, the colors next to it are bleeding together and it just doesn't work in its favor. In fact, that yellow shade is already becoming muddy that I can't really use it without it being a different, like a weird shade that's not supposed to be. But these are really good eyeshadows. They're almost like baked shadows. As far as the Adeline Morin palette, I knew Adeline would come through for us with a really good palette, and she did, and she has some really good colors in there. There are some shimmer colors. It's not all matte. I just used all the matte shades so that I could use that blue on the lid. There are 3 shimmer shades other than the highlight. It's called Law of Attraction, Red Eye Flight, and Beautiful, Magical, Wonderful. So you get a gold, a red, and then a copper-y shade. Yeah, she did a great job, and I love the packaging on this. It really gives me such good moods. As far as the mascara, can't really say I really like this or anything. It's okay. Y'all already know how I feel about the bronzer. It's a beautiful bronzer. Just gorgeous, 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 and natural. They have different shades, and I think they have hit the money with their color choices. But yeah, as far as this, it's more decoration than anything. And it's just like I say about my Chocolate Bonbon palette, as I feel like that one, even though it's an expensive palette, it's more of a decoration than anything for your desk, because the shades in it are not great, but we're not talking about that today. As far as the face products, I actually generally use these face products on a regular basis as far as like the foundation and concealer and everything, and or the BB cream and concealer, I already have good thoughts about those. The Flower Beauty Primer, let me look in the mirror real quick. We're just going to use this one. I'm looking in the mirror and it actually does not stick, it doesn't make my foundation or my BB cream and concealer stick weird to my bumps. It actually just looks very natural and seamless. I can't say that I have anything bad to say about it. I mean, it looks good. Now, time will tell throughout the day if it holds up, which I will let you guys know. I'll do a video, messed up a little bit on my idea. I'll do a video later just kind of featuring these products again, letting you know what I think about them. But there is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and comment. Let me know, have you tried these products, or what are some must-have products of yours? Maybe they're new products, maybe they're old products. Let me know. I'd love to try them and do a video on them. Love you guys so much. Oh, and also, I have a giveaway going on. I'm actually, and I'm just going to end on this, I'm actually giving away 4 palettes. These are from CoverGirl. It's a new royalty kind of collection. They have 4 different ones. They have the Revolution. They have Rain, which I think is gorgeous. These are all brand new palettes. They have the Overthrown palette. And then they have the Ascension. And, oh, I just got eyeshadow or lipstick on this palette. And it's white. Okay, whoever wins this, I'm sorry. I may have just, like, tarnished your palette. I'm sorry. But anyway, I'm giving away those palettes in a giveaway, so make sure you check out that video down below in the description box. And that is it for this video. Love you guys so much. I'll see you guys later. That's all I have to say. I don't want to stop filming, but I have to, so I can go clean. Bye!